Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. And from the previous time we've left off, we completed the saloon area. So let's just move into the next car. Yep, let's go. You got it, partner. Onwards. Oh, library. Hang in there. I will. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Okay. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Want to join us in finding clues? I think this is a courtesy question, because I'm pretty sure Amy wants to do it alone. But this one is also like showing that we are indeed finding her a competitive player. Should we acknowledge that? I guess we should acknowledge that, right? Yeah, why not? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl? Oh wells. She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic, I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you dubbed the birthday girl? Well, she does have the master key, and that is a little unfair. Birthday girl has a master key. Right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. So does that mean all the characters are locked within their own car and they can't actually move around? Oh, that's a little sad. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm here to ask if anyone's hungry. Making sure things go well? Yeah, I guess so. Things aren't going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Well, I mean besides that. Besides murder? My social skills, non-existent. I feel this so much. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat, okay? And I'm Espio, the poet. Poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader, meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Prose? Prose? Can I hear some? Sure. Did we catch them off guard because that's just his character and not his actual... That's his lore and not his actual character. Ooh. Stage curtains. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee. La 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 la, dee 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 dee. Okay. That it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. Is everything going to be ending in spring? I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. We are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leaving the dining car? Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy actually. So you wouldn't mind repeating it, right? Also, why are Amy and Tails the only one solving the mystery and the rest are just like staying in the cars to get interrogated? When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow and Sonic all passed through this library car. Okay, so this dining, okay, so they passed through. So Sonic actually went off and somehow came back to be found dead in the dining car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Okay. Alright, Sonic was the ship captain, so he had to... yeah, alright. Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see a lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, okay, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car, okay, that tracks. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout "No way" at the brochure, stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Oh. Look what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Alright, okay. Then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Yeah, indeed. Why has he? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. Then he showed them how to play the game and they started... oh, then he probably went... he insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. Didn't Knuckles say that Shadow locked the door and moved to the... That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. Okay. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Yeah, seems that way. So the three of them can pretty much vouch for each other. It's only Shadow and what's that girl's name? Rouge that was moving around in the cars. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. No thank you. Thanks guys! Yeah, alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues, yep. What we're looking for is any evidence. Okay. We need to confirm, and okay. A tall task, but we can do it. Yep, I'm pretty sure we can. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Brochures. Travel destination ideas, amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh. Look at this, there's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map, let's take it. Okay. I don't think the cave is relevant right now. Yeah, leave it. Yep, that's fair. Well, it's just because it's not relevant. It's not that, you know, yeah. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of this out too, searching for something. Oh. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. I do indeed, but... the spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Perhaps. So Rouge is searching for something that can be hidden in a book or within books, so it's probably something like a book as well, or something flat. Maybe? Oh. Huh. Wonder why it still allows me to interact with that. Okay. Oh. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. This little chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. Eh? That's beautiful. If this child can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Yeah. Right? I don't know, but oh hey. Okay, hang on. Is this gonna be like a double bluff thingy? Because the previous two trash cans, the image had stuff in it, but now it's empty. So does this mean this one would have stuff in it? I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Oh, okay. Well, are you said there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? I don't know. Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Yeah, pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Well, I guess I'm wrong there. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a little. No, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Poor thing, Arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They are a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Yes, so... okay, I guess that's the entryway to the next car. I don't think that... Oh, huh? Chaos Cola. It's a little funny. What's this bright red book? Oh yuck, this reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Why? Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. Oh, I see. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelette? You may not be wrong. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books, but Sonic needs me, no time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little pig wouldn't hurt. Okay. This has genius in the train library. Odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. Ooh, is the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's take a note of this. Hey. So... wait. Hills hasn't said anything about all the clues are being found, right? There must have been something else. I don't think there's anything else for me to interact with. Besides the two characters, of course. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, maybe I should talk to them. Fancy a poem? Nope. Oh. Hey, how about a poem about trains? Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Thanks. I actually really liked that one. Huh? I think this would restart the thingy, but very well. I don't think I should interrogate them right now. How about this guy? Do you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but I confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. Well, technically a chef uses a knife too, you know. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. Well, what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Okay, nothing like cold cuts for a cold case. Let me know if you need any good butchering. Let's check. Can I... Oh, okay, so I guess I'm here. Doesn't really tell me much of this. Oh. Doesn't say much either. Maybe I should talk to them then. Right? Yeah. That's what I thought. What else am I missing? Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. Oh, when Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's got to be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Okay. I think we found enough clues. So okay, it is the door. Right. Alrighty. Talk to you first then. Oh, I see. Okay, so the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. We are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why do you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We are prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. Huh? What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'll go check it out. Yeah. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library? Yeah, Espio doesn't have another person to back up their story. Vector does have, since he was with Knuckles and then Rouge later on. Of course he was. Not sure about that. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. No, I do need to know what the book is. What if it was embarrassing? Nope. What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch of what that book might be. Could you help me out? Alright. This one. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Think! It's time to think! Alright. Oh, 40 coins! You're kidding me. No! Why wow, okay. No! Wow, okay. Oh, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Phew. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelf were all in alphabetical order. All except this menu, meaning someone at the very least picked the menu up and put it back in the incorrect place. It is kind of suspicious that Espio is reading the menu for the car though. Like, why would you want to read that? Unless you want to know like if there's any secrets and stuff. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. Okay. But why did you have to hide that? In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the menu, if you don't mind. Would you ask Espio some questions about the menu? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, okay. Page 14, page 362, page 97. Let's do... Would this be too far back? With this? I guess page 14. I don't think he would read until page 97 unless he's a very fast reader. Vector did say that if he starts reading, he wouldn't stop until it's done. Let's do 14. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passengers' safety. But Espio aced that question. Hit him with another one. Oh. Let's do 89 then. What is the Mirage Express cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Last one. Let's see if Espio can go 3 for 3. It's gotta be this one then. Since, yeah. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. Does this mean that he finished reading the book and put it back at the wrong place? Train has an autopilot but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? I guess yes. Totally, it's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'll be bragging about that. You've clearly read the menu. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. Yeah. And you both had the nerve to question my body like that. I wonder what would happen if I said no. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the menu, so I suppose we can... Espio. Is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Oh. If Vector was the only one to see him reading, what was he doing when Rouge and Shadow came through the car? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Okay. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone. Oh, must be this one then. Shadow's lock? Please pray tell what this has to do with anything. We're up. Okay, time to think. I guess I could use the map too, because like it would mean that Rouge... Oh, frick! It would mean that Rouge was around as well. Yikes! Wow, wow! Ooh, that was close. Oh, I did get enough. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to how many rings I got. I was too focused on the road. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't a high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. So does this mean that Shadow didn't see him because he's not there? Or Espio was too engrossed in the book that he didn't notice that Shadow walked back? I mean, it was a simple slip up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. He's sweating a lot though. Maybe this is a lie. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see. So, if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, one that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. I was so involved with my book I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. I'm not sure. I'm gonna join Tails on this. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Yep. My favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. Excuse me, conductor. They must be taken care of. Does that mean that their needs should be attended to, or does that mean that I should kill them off? Okay, that's actually quite a dark line of questioning. Protect the passengers. Why does this conductor phrase it this way though? He probably knows a bit too much. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old feeble soul to get sued. Oh, okay. Does that mean I have to defend Espio? Tails! We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. Map? I guess if you sit here, I don't know. Wish me luck. 55 rings now, oh my lord. Giving me too much credit. Or maybe I'm not- Or maybe I'm not giving myself that much credit. although doesn't seem to be working at this point. Oh hey, I did reach it. Okay, that's good. Nope. Whoa. Yikes. Okay, I just need to, concentrate on avoiding. I have enough rings. Whew. The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. Yeah? If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. If Espio sat here, I think? Cause there's a... This suggests that there's a shelf here, right? Looks like you have to point out exactly where on the map you mean. Wow. Okay. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering our questions. Yay, we did it! Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Yeah. And okay, and it's like the game does actually funnel you into a certain answer or a certain way the game is supposed to be played, so I guess there's no diverging storylines. Roots. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Expio. Give them heck, and if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. Okay. Shouldn't you be guessing as well? Or rather playing the game? I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. Murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock. Tick-tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. Did that rhyme? I guess locked and clock and loose and caboose? Okay. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, let's see what's next. Coming! Okay, and with that, it's another episode put down for the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm enjoying this. Well, I guess I should say it's a chill-ish game that has a little hand-holding perhaps. But it's a little fun for a little prank game, I guess. Yeah. It's free too, so I mean, if you wanna download it and try it out for yourself, you should do it before I finish playing because of spoilers, but yeah. Thank you for joining me on this, and perhaps I'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day.